5 counts of rape in the West Station.
Who do you want? What'd you say?
The ex-coach for Penn State did 442 years in prison for
42 counts of rape.
42 counts of rape.
No, 45 out of 48.
Who the hell did he rape?
The boys on the team. Over many,
Out of
many
college?
years.
Yeah.
And nobody out of college was adult enough to say, "Hey, don't touch me."
Well,
there?
the guy that knew about it didn't say anything. I don't know. I think he died. So they couldn't finish
Well,
it
and
off.
now his stepson has come out and said that he's a victim as well.
Okay, so nobody on this team over all these years said no.
Would you?
Yeah.
No. Like if you're raped. You're raped. You can't say anything. You say, "Dude, I got raped by this dude." As a man.
I ain't getting raped. First of all.
Well, they probably did it to get a spot on the team.
I mean, if it's 1-on-1, then no, I'm fighting. 20-1, you getting ass fucked. I mean, you got no choice.
I'm just saying.
It's like these people, say, "Oh, if I go to prison, I won't get ass raped." Yeah, bullshit. There's 20 of them wanting you getting fucked.
One likely.
But if it's, one person, you can fight that.
They probably did it for a spot on the team.
Yeah,
And then
or to
they're
keep
like-
their spot on the team.
Or to keep their spot on the team.
Which would make it more of a manipulative type rape as opposed to like a forcible rape.
Still rape.
Yeah, it's still rape, but I'm just saying, damn, that's fucked up. Yes, we are recording, by the way.
Game of Thrones!
Right?
Oh. I haven't seen the second season, so nobody told me about it.
Oh my god, you're gonna freaking love it.
Steph already told me I was going to be pissed.
Tell people to
Yes.
suck
Oh my
my
god, you're gonna be
balls.
pissed.
I'm just shocked at all the people they keep killing off.
If season 1 pissed you off with the people they killed off, season 2 is really gonna freak your ass out.
For real, dude. I want to tell you.
Alright?
Just go ahead.
They pretty much kill everybody.
They kill the kids.
It's war, man. It's war. Everybody dies.
They kill the kids and they find... they kill the kids. They burn them. They barbecue the kids and then hang them up outside the cages.
2 sons of very important families get screwed over by their fathers, and that just really pisses you off too. You're like, what?
The dude...
Sorry, if you don't
little
watch
guy?
Game of Thrones and you don't want to hear spoilers, just turn it off now.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Hey,
We'll put it on the website. You have to put spoiler on the website. So
Yeah.
everybody knows the first
dude, I'm like 8 episodes behind now
What?
of this.
You need to get on it, brosif.
I know. I got 2 that are ready to go up. They're going to go up tonight. But after that, I've got we've recorded 6 episodes and I haven't done shit with them.
Dragons.
Dragons. Yep, dragons. They're badass. And
He's not fucking dragon. Oh, dude, go ahead.
the little Lannister, Tywin. Yeah, he gets killed. He gets chopped.
Dude, he gets a fucking axe to the face.
No, it's a sword.
A sword to the fucking face.
Yeah. And then, Joffrey lives.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole, the asshole.
Yeah, he orders the death of everyone else. Shoots the redheaded chick in the face with a crossbow.
That was intense.
In the throne room. He's got her all knelt down, and then just BAM!
Right to the fucking face.
It's Random Ashley!
Yay, Random Ashley.
Oh, we're recording our
Yes.
Oh, I was just about to announce that I couldn't get my ferret to poop in the litter box.
That is why we call you Random Ashley. You walk into the room with random ass sayings.
2 things. I need the kitten. Can I have a cigarette?
Thanks!
I need a kitten.
Wait.
No.
Are you teaching the kitten to smoke?
I want the
I need a
kitten
kitten and a cigarette.
Sorry, I need to get the ferret a cigarette to, give her an incentive to poop in the litter box.
You're gonna go blow smoke up the ferret's ass.
Fast!
She's going to, make you smoke. Sorry, Kitty. You're cute.
She's gonna go play with
She's
the
gonna
ferret
make you
that
smoke and then
has
blow smoke up the ferret's ass to make it poop.
This is the most awkward thing I've ever heard.
Oh, except for the fuzzy bunnies.
Fuzzy bunny. I love fuzzy bunnies.
I'm gonna go watch this cat get tortured.
I
by my
like
3
to rub
ferrets,
them
so-
all over my naked body.
Whoa! Too far, man. Too
Whoa, buddy.
far.
Mom, quick.
The cat is trying to climb your face.
She's just like, ew. I keep forgetting you're recording. I'll leave. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye, Random Ashley.
Basement.
Basement!
Yeah, that's a joke that no one's ever going to get because we
No.
never make those videos.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
We are going to.
As a matter of fact,
and
I need $10 from everybody.
well, I don't have to.
Not right now, but at some point soon.
No, not right now because I'll spend it.
No, I won't spend it. I'll lose it.
While he's getting it out, just hang on to it,
I've
buddy.
just got 20s.
Okay, well, hold
Okay, that'll
back.
cover everybody's. Thanks.
I'll cover everybody.
20s.
Oh,
Plural.
plural. Yeah, you want to buy the shirts?
I've only got like $120 on it.
Oh, okay.
Only, well, that's about 100. Yeah, about 100 more than me.
I just got paid though.
So, yeah, we are going to, there's a spoiler alert. We're going to make movies. Actually, it's going to be kind of like a TV episode.
Web series.
Yeah, something like that. Except for, again, it probably won't go very far.
That's
Oh,
alright.
it will. It'll be amazing.
If you learn how to tag videos.
And then all
I will.
47 people that listen to Knowledge Cast, we're really excited about these shows.
It's not 47 individual listeners as far as I know. It's
Whatever.
just 47 views on
Don't
YouTube.
Don't really.
We got 30-something unique hits like the other day.
Oh, yeah? See? Woot! People love us. Spread the word. Well, then listen to us because you hate us.
No,
I
it's
don't
people
care.
going, check out these morons.
These guys are fucking idiots.
And that's okay, because, you know, whatever. At
Yeah.
least they're listening.
Well, dude, a lot of people are going to be like, what in the fuck were they talking about in the last podcast? You're like, holy shit. That makes
Right?
no sense. Will themselves into existence? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just one of Josh's rants, you know.
Yeah, we had this this in-depth discussion over one of Josh's rants, and I started analyzing it. And because we discovered that I have a tremendous need to quantify things. So, you know, there's that.
It was my new views on religion.
So, religion aside, speaking from science or science fiction or science fact, whatever you want to call it, aliens. We were watching this very interesting documentary about crop circles, very intricate crop circles, not like the crap that they did with the 2x4s,
Oh, yeah.
you know, stepping on it. You know, the college students created those fake crop circles. These, I don't think could be, I don't know if they could be created by man because they're damn intricate.
The stalks were bent at perfect 90-degree angles. Not broken.
And they were, just the designs themselves were, I mean, just outrageously detailed. And just with the level of precision that was put into these, it
Well,
was.
let me give you,
I think it would
backstory here. I got some backstory for you. In 1974, SETI, you know what SETI is, right?
Mhm.
The Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. So SETI sent SETI.
That was led by Carl Sagan.
Carl Sagan.
Yeah.
Sent out a binary message, basically explaining our
existence.
Our existence. There you go.
What
Our
we're made
mathematic
of.
System, our carbon makeup.
Yeah, because we're carbon-based life forms. The basic human DNA strand.
And
you know.
if you mapped out the binary code, it created a strip of what it was. What is
Like pictures.
But what was it? In 2001, they got a response of sorts.
There was a crop circle.
You know this part.
Yeah, there was a crop circle. After this message was sent, they found a crop circle in a wheat field in England.
Right next to a radio telescope.
Right next to the telescope that sent the message,
No. Yeah.
Of a similar picture, but it was different enough to be categorized as a response to the signal. It basically outlined a silicon-based life form with a distinctly different DNA strand.
Extra strand. Had an extra strand.
And had an extra strand in it, and also a so instead of a double helix, it's a triple helix.
Cool.
I'm trying to log on to this.
Yeah, my internet just went to crap.
But yeah, so in the strip, it had had our mathematics system, our life, what
element based
we were, and then population and proportions, size, what planet we were on, and then the radio telescope. They sent on a diagram of the radio telescope sent on. And what came back was their silicon life forms got the same mathematics system, which is pretty typical since the universe pretty much follows a basic pattern of mathematics. Yeah,
I mean, 1 + 1 = 2. I mean, that's basic.
Their heads are larger than their bodies. They're 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
They live on the 3rd, 4th, and 7th planet in their solar system. And
whereas we at the time estimated our population at about 4 billion, theirs is
21.6.
Yeah, 21.6 billion. Well, they inhabit 3 planets, so, and the size of the planets, it could potentially be considerably larger. Which wouldn't that be an interesting thing? If we, could colonize another planet and find a larger, like, say, Class M planet, to steal a phrase from Star Trek. But, if that were the classification of a planet that could support life, say, Class M. So we find another planet,
we are looking,
and it's larger than the Earth.
We have found one larger than the Earth.
That can actually support life? Well, I mean human life, not just life.
Yes, human life.
What planet are you talking about?
Kepler 32b.
The one in the Kuiper Belt?
No.
I'd say Kuiper Belt's too far away.
It's in a different system. It's basically dubbed Super Earth.
I remember.
It's like 2.5 times the size of Earth, and it's
But is that something that we could actually travel to?
It would take it's like
it would take
1.5 light years from Earth or something.
Okay, so that would take more than one human lifespan.
Yeah, but if you have a colony on a spaceship,
that'd have to be a big damn ship.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you could build a ship that size,
but you have to maintain a ship that size. So really, you'd have to build several ships that size. You'd have to go in a fleet, because you'd have to have one ship that just carries parts for the other ships. Or several ships that carry parts for the other several ships. Kind of like Battlestar Galactica. But I mean, theoretically, at some point in the future, it could be possible. Or if we develop some form of travel that can go nearly the speed of light, then because a light year is a measurement of distance. It's the distance
light travels in a year.
In a year, right? So theoretically, if you're traveling at nearly the speed of light and you're going 1 light year, it should take you just over a year to arrive at your destination. Theoretically, if I'm explaining how that works properly.
Everything's theoretical.
Everything is theoretical. Nobody knows anything for fact. Except
I know for a fact this is a pencil.
I know for a fact gravity works.
I know for a fact this internet connection is pissing me off.
I know for a fact I can't even. It doesn't even show up on my internet search file.
Well, I had to refresh 3 or 4 times.
But
I'm still not connected.
This one's connected, and then I click a new page, and
Nick's fine. So, it's just you guys. Your laptops suck today.
Well, that's because we're wirelessly and
not hard. Yeah, I say we're both hardwired.
Don't ruin it. What's done that the past 2 or 3 times I've been over?
Well, I pushed the button, so maybe that will work.
Oh, is that the reason?
No, it's not the reset, it's the signal refresh.
Oh, okay.
So, aliens, man. Like the potential for actual aliens. Here's my question. If we were to discover, that we're not alone, right? Would...
I have a feeling most people would go freaking ape shit.
Right, so my question is, do you think we should be informed?
Yeah.
Or do you think certain people should be informed? Or do you think maybe that's why they're coming out with all these movies? That's why the sci-fi genre was even created, was to desensitize us.
So when it does happen, it's just like, whatever.
It's like, oh, yeah, this is just like in the movies.
Yeah, because back
or this ain't like the movies, fuck!
Yeah, back in the 50s, people were like, little green men from Mars are going to come take over the planet and kill us.
That's what it is now. It's just people are going to take over the planet and kill us.
Well, given the state of our planet, I don't know that anybody would want to take it over.
That's not the problem. The state of the planet isn't.
Or it'll be
danger.
like
it's the people inhabiting the planet that are the danger.
It'll be like Super 8. All the aliens wanting to do is get enough energy to go home, and they fucking attack it.
District 9.
Super 8 does that too, though.
District 9 is the whole thing.
I don't think I ever saw Super 8.
So,
I never saw
It was
District 9.
good.
Haven't
I
seen
saw
either
District
one.
9. District 9, they colonized.
Yeah. No, they made them colonize. They just wanted to go home. They couldn't leave.
I thought they weren't allowed to go home.
They weren't allowed to go home.
No, I
They
mean,
couldn't go home.
their society, they were exiled.
No, they just couldn't go home. The people of the Earth were keeping them here.
Ah.
They ran out of gas. Pretty much is what happened.
They ran out of gas and the market was closed. Well, it's like there used to be there was a movie originally, and then it became a TV show called Alien Nation. Did you ever watch that? The aliens would eat cats and
familiar.
get drunk off of soured milk.
Okay.
Was that V?
No, not V. Alien Nation.
I don't remember. Well, I thought it was V that they
did that too, and then they brought it back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, V was a TV show, and then a movie,
That's how Robert
and then a
England got
TV
his
show.
start.
Yeah, Robert England.
Okay, so this is I'm able to connect to the internet.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the message that they sent out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got our mathematics system, our element,
Oh, there it goes.
our DNA strand, our size and proportions to the populations here, and then the telescope that they sent it with.
Now, keep in mind when you see the picture, though, it's an 8-bit representation done with a binary binary code.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly
This is what it appeared in the crop circle. Okay, so it's the same mathematical system. This is silicon. This is an extra strand in their DNA. Their head size against their body size.
in proportion.
Yeah, proportions. 20 something billion.
The big square to the
square to the little square.
the one to the left, the picture's left. Yeah, that one. That's their population, and then the line below that is their planets.
That's their planets.
And then the little bottom symbol is their
Whatever they sent it with.
Yeah,
Which would.
which looks far more advanced than anything we have.
That's what that was. I just wanted to show you those pictures.
So I didn't mean to Kanye you there.
That's okay.
Yeah, what's that website there?
This is oncetoday.blog. So those I just got from Google. Those are Google images.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. We didn't tell them about the disc.
Oh, the disc. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was that other picture that I was talking about. The one that's so intricate. But it's a binary code disc. In one of the crop circles, that is a very detailed message.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. The.
Damn.
Yeah. That's the picture with the disc that they found.
The picture, the disc, is also a binary
I
code.
Sorry, I was looking at these there. Very cool.
That's also a binary code that translates out.
Does it have the words?
Yeah. Beware the bearers of false gifts and their broken promises. Much pain, but still time is a damaged word. Translates as EELRIJV, or possibly believe. There is good out there. We oppose deception. Conduit closing, and then a bell sound. Yeah. There was heavy radiation at that site too. They did the program at the end. Mm-hmm. It talks about how there was a large amount of radiation surrounding that area. It was all the soil was
radiated.
Yeah, the soil had been radiated, which was weird.
Yeah. But just the sheer possibilities of running across more advanced technologies than we could even imagine. I mean, it'd be like, say for example, if the Roswell crash is the truth.
Mm-hmm. That actually, speaking of Roswell crash, Kanye, you here? That actually, okay. So the Soviets during the Cold War, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually was maimed children using surgical techniques to actually make things that looked like aliens, right? To us would, and that was basically to throw us off and get us on a different track and not pay attention to what they were doing. And they think that that's actually part of the thing that happened at the
Roswell.
It was a trick by a different nation to get us off that scent.
Okay, so we wouldn't, realize that they're starting their nuclear program or whatever it is that they were trying to hide.
Mm-hmm. That was that. You can go ahead and finish your thought. I just wanted to put that out there.
What I was going to say, if the Roswell crash site, is an actual true thing, 52?
40 something.
47?
Something like that.
Was it 47?
Yes.
I thought it was in the early 50s.
I thought it was in the 40s.
Okay. But to me, that seems like finding, like a 57 Chevy buried.
47.
It was in 1947?
47.
Okay. So I'm thinking, to me, that'd be like finding, like a 57 Chevy or a 2006 Corvette buried in, the Pyramid of Giza in a previously unopened cell.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
I'm gonna Google
bizarre how more advanced the technology would have been even then, and if they were a civilization that advanced quickly, say for example our two civilizations started at the same time and they reached that level of advancement then, you just imagine where they are now.
Yeah.
As far as the technology race. Or maybe not be able to imagine where they are now. It's just staggering, really. When you think about it, though, we use specific elements. You know, silicon for computer chips, for example. Say a silicon-based life form would not use silicon for computer chips. They would use, I don't know, something else. Carbon.
They use carbon.
You know, they would use something.
Or they would use silicon. Or gold.
Or gold. Yeah. Well, gold is an amazing conductor, I think. Really should, theoretically could replace copper as the conductor of choice. And I've said it 100 times, but I'm absolutely 98% certain that the all the wiring and electronics, computer chips and whatnot, and the space shuttles were all gold, which would make the recycle value of those machines like astronomical. No wonder they cost so damn much. But
oh, that's weird.
Something that I think they never should have
What's weird, Josh?
shut down.
This right here. I don't want to interrupt you or anything.
That's fine.
This is a video. So
Right.
this was weird.
So a video of, what are we looking at here?
Just wait. I don't say anything. I'm not gonna give a sound.
Alright, well, I'm going to pause this and we're going to watch this video and
It's
then
only like
we'll come back and talk about it.
1999, I think.
Okay, so we just watched this video on YouTube. It's the video is titled UFOs Forming Crop Circles.
I'll put it in the links.
Alright, what's the rest of that say?
Just UFOs forming crop circles. That's not the name this is.
Oh, okay. So UFOs forming crop circles. In the video, if you don't decide to go look it up or whatever, basically you see these little white, shiny. I don't know. I thought they were birds flying around, but
To me, it just looked like lights. I don't know.
yeah, it's little lights. 2 or 3 or 4 little lights circling around, and just randomly flying around this field, and then all of a sudden the circles appear, like they kind of fade in. So it's very interesting. That's a very intricate circle.
Mm-hmm. These are all very interesting. These are the world's most complex.
The world's most complex circle. Also on YouTube. So, you know, look that shit up. Research it. Tell us what you think. That looks like a bee.
It does look a bee. And now they're disappearing. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, so what if... Well, I mean, alright, let's think about this. All the different species of life, right? Some are completely dissimilar from others. Like, insects are nothing like humans. There are species of fish that are just completely foreign looking.
Yeah. Some funky looking fish.
So, how do we know they're not, you know, aliens? That's my question.
I don't know.
We don't, really.
I mean, does intelligent life necessarily need to be humanoid?
No, we're just arrogant in thinking that.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, we have that same arrogance in the belief that our planet, you know, like, example, people who don't believe in aliens, or even the possibility of it. I don't necessarily believe in aliens, but I do believe there is a possibility. Those who don't have the arrogance to think that we are the only planet in the universe capable of sustaining life.
I think that's a really lonely thought.
Not just lonely, it's arrogant. Like you said, it's an arrogant thought. I mean,
Yeah.
how... There are... Okay, so when you look at Alright, so... Look up at the sky, right? Have you ever just sat and looked up at the sky?
Oh, yeah.
Like at the night sky? It is amazing. Like, people are always talking about, oh, go to the Grand Canyon, it'll change your life. Dude. Straight up, dude. look up at night, and okay, so all those little specks of light is a nuclear explosion. Okay, right? And hovering around all of these nuclear explosions are planets, and this is just in a portion of our galaxy. You know, and then you got hundreds of billions of stars in our galaxy.
Millions of trillions
of stars in our galaxy that all have planets just spinning around them. You know, and that's just one galaxy of
millions of trillions of galaxies.
Yeah, that all have the same amount of stars, that all have the same amount of planets. Not the same amount, but all have all these planets around them. And you think we're the only ones that have intelligent life?
Well, all right. Laws of probability. If you have 100 stars, and we'll just use 100 just to make the math easier and more conceivable. Say you have 100 stars. Laws of probability are going to mandate that probably 10% of those... Okay. Let me backtrack. I skipped ahead. 100 stars, each star has 10 planets. Okay? So that's 10,000? Or just 1,000? That'd be 1,000. 1,000 planets.
And then you got that.
So out of
habitable zone.
Okay, so out of 1,000 planets, you got to figure at least 10% of those planets are going to be able to sustain life. Probability mandates. And I'm not going to say it's exactly 10%, but we're going to, again, for argument's sake, just to make the math easier and more conceivable, we'll say 10%. So that's 100 planets out of 1,000 that can sustain life. And ours is one of those. Now, of course, you multiply that, put it, 100,000 zeros behind that, and you have a minimum of 1 trillion planets capable of sustaining life. That's my theory.
You see that?
Why do I get the feeling that this particular picture of the pothead hippie alien is fake?
It's definitely fake.
It's an alien smoking a pipe with bubbles coming out of his head.
Of course, Josh would find that.
I'll find all sorts of shit. You get me?
That one looks like a chessboard.
That one?
No. You're skipping around too much. Go up one. There. Okay, no it doesn't. Never mind. It looks like it'd be an interesting game of chess, though. Very complex.
I like this one.
Ooh, that's nifty. You should get that tattooed.
Straight up.
I thought about getting some message, like a geek message in binary code, tattooed on me. Ones and zeros that only the nerds can read. And have it say something really bizarre.
Look, a horse.
It's a horse lake. Yeah, I was playing with Google Earth one day, and I was looking through all the bodies of water, and they're about like clouds. I mean, really, you can find one that looks like just about anything. Found all kinds of dogs and horses, and rivers that look like snakes, and all kinds of interesting things.
There's another one. Another horse.
That's the same one.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be by people who just go out in the field, just like, hey, let's do this.
So, anybody thoughts? Theories?
I don't know.
On aliens? The existence of life?
I agree with you that, odds of probability state that, there's life, other forms of life somewhere. I mean,
I want to believe that there's other forms of life somewhere. Because like I said, it's arrogant and lonely to think that we're the only
we just happened on this planet. Just poof. There you
Okay.
are.
Now, let's
Isn't
take
that
that a
safe?
step further. Aside from just being not being alone in the universe, what about more advanced civilizations.
It's
I would
very
hope they're
possible.
more advanced than us.
Well, what if we're actually the first civilization, and the others came after us and
I've had that
are less
thought.
advanced?
Wait, isn't it biohazard?
No.
Yeah, totally.
No, biohazard only has
I would
two.
hope if
Doesn't
we were
matter.
the more
That's what I'm
advanced
saying. I'm not saying, oh, look, it's the biohazard symbol.
species,
It
that
looks
we
like
wouldn't
it.
let it go to our head.
It's similar to it.
Well, just look at it this way. Nearly 14 million years ago, no, seriously, the Earth was very hot and was unable to sustain life.
Mhm.
How many other planets out there
Billion years.
do we think, oh, it can't ever sustain life? 14 million years from now, maybe they will.
But we won't be on this planet anymore by that time.
So
You
how
know.
many other civilizations have there been, come and gone through all the planets?
Right? This
We
is
were
why.
listening to a theory earlier that there was another intensely, immensely more civilized and intelligent species living on Earth, and then there was this event that happened, and we left.
Well, I did like the theory that the more intelligent species that lived on Earth, because of their advanced nature, were less likely to breed, whereas the dumber creatures had less to think about and less to do, so they just screwed all the time and basically just overpopulated and outbred
Yeah.
the more intelligent species, who then eventually died off.
And then they just de-evolved from there because they would just keep happening and keep happening. And keep
Well, I
happening.
mean, you can look through history and see the de-evolution of humans. I mean, we evolved up to a certain point, and then de-evolved for a few hundred years, and then during the the Renaissance, period of Enlightenment, which was first?
You're asking me?
I don't know what you're talking about. So.
Well, they may have been the same thing. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, it wasn't until you had the Renaissance, and then you had the period of Enlightenment, and then you had the Industrial Revolution. So during these periods is when we made evolutionary leaps forward mentally. When's going to be the next one? Well, now we're entering the information age, so transferring from an industrial society to an informational society could have been that's our next evolutionary leap forward that we just recently made. Just 30 years ago, and we're evolving beyond that now. We still use the same style of computer chip, smaller and more advanced, but still the same style that was first invented. Well, now there's technology to use. I can't remember the material now. It's basically a crystal that can trap light in specific sequences.
Quartz.
Oh, I
It might be a type of quartz. Quartz is just silicon. I mean, it's still just silicon.
That's what
I think this might have been.
skulls are made out of.
Yeah, I think this might have actually been corundum, because I think it's carbon. It's just not quite. It's not as tightly compacted as, say, diamond. But whatever it is,
Why wouldn't
they have these little cubes that they can store light.
So why wouldn't diamonds have the same property? I mean,
Diamonds are very neatly arranged, very tightly compacted carbon, whereas corundum is more of a lighter connected matrix, I think. I mean, it's the second hardest mineral. Next, diamonds are obviously the hardest, but anyway, whatever the material is, they can trap light in sequences to construct data in these little 1-inch square cubes.
And that's where they think that the crystal skulls were. It was a certain type of
data storage.
Data storage. It's.
But I'm waiting for that to advance. The use of the use of light for data transfer. Well, look at fiber optic cables. You know, I mean, that's transferring light, you know, in specific pulses to communicate. So, I mean, you can send data through that. So, I don't know. Is it quartz? Oh, you know what else? After going
It's
through
holographic data storage.
Yeah. After going through all the trouble and expense to find more comfortable chairs, I hate this chair. It makes the most ungodly sound. I hate that. You hear it in almost every recording. At some point, you hear the chair go. Oh no, it's not going to do it. Oh, you really? You chose now to stop? I hate that. Okay, yeah, don't do that. I hate the sound of squeaks. Anything squeaking just drives me insane. No.
It's in the middle of typing IM and I have IA.
So, what do you guys got going on? What have you heard, learned, researched? Any new news?
New zombie attack in Florida.
Alright, tell me about it.
No, I have to look up the story. Hold on.
You have to who-whatty?
Look up the story. I sent it to you.
Yeah, I don't ever look at anything.
It's the one I read earlier about guy who came home, or his roommate.
He was supposedly on bath salts and he came home and
he attacked his roommate.
Oh, yeah,
No, I thought
yeah.
it was his girlfriend.
That's his girlfriend's roommate.
Whatever.
Well, I guess he tried to attack his girlfriend, and then
And
he jumped in. The roommate jumped in to stop it, and got a chunk of his arm tore off and eaten.
Yeah, the guy actually ate the
Charles
flesh.
Baker got naked, ate flesh of Jeffrey Blake during visit with children.
And it's
That's the headline.
the police have not disclosed whether or not the children witnessed this or not. We're hoping they didn't, because
Yeah, because that'd be some horribly traumatic shit right there.
He was allegedly high on an unknown substance when he started yelling, throwing furniture around the home, and taking his clothes off.
Well, once again, I gotta say, if you break away from the traditional zombie, whether it be a religious type thing or a virus or whatever it is, in my opinion, if you remove a person's ability to reason and give them a craving for human flesh, that's a zombie. Shoot him in the head. Because I think
when it all
once
comes
you
down to it, every zombie movie has that in common. They eat human flesh.
Yeah, they're cannibalistic maniacs.
Therefore, anyone, in my opinion, who takes a bite out of somebody else in anything other than self-defense is a zombie.
Now, see, here's the difference, though, because everybody talks about Jeffrey Dahmer, being, you know, obviously the most famous cannibal that I can think
That'd
of.
be Hannibal
Ed
Lecter.
Gein.
Hannibal Lecter was a fictional character, though. I'm talking about.
Ed Gein.
Although I did
Ed
see
Gein wasn't a
meme.
cannibal.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
I did not know
I saw a
that.
meme about Jeffrey Dahmer. He's standing there in all of his prison uniform, and it says, I ate people's flesh before it was cool.
Yeah, did not know that about Ed Gein. I thought I thought he just dismembered
Yeah, I
his
didn't know
victims.
he actually ate them.
Yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer, though.
Norman Bates, Hannibal Lecter.
Norman Bates is a fictional character.
Yeah, that's who. I'm
Oh, they're all
saying.
based on
Yeah,
off of Ed
Leatherface.
Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, all based on Ed Gein. He was one of the first really noteworthy serial killers, I believe. But not to defend Jeffrey Dahmer by any means. He doesn't really, in my opinion, again, because it's all just my opinion, to me doesn't really fit the classic cannibalistic profile. Granted, yes, he ate people, but he ate people for a purpose, not just because he liked to eat people. He was disposing of the bodies and didn't know any other way, or couldn't think of any other way, or just found that to be the most efficient way, or whatever. But
no one knows if he was wrong.
Well, he didn't have to go to the grocery store and buy meat. And, he hides the evidence. Well, at least most of it.
yeah, I mean, it fulfilled a purpose.
Grind the
Whereas-
bones and use it in the soil.
Let's see, these guys though, they're not having a purpose. I mean, they're just straight up trying to eat living people.
And they're not in their right mind, basically.
Yeah, they're batshit crazy. Of course,
and
I still think he was batshit crazy, but still deserves it.
everybody's
Different
like,
kind of crazy.
everybody's like,
Yeah.
oh, they were on drugs, they're not zombies, blah 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 blah. Okay,
Even if you are
they
drugs,
were
you
on
shouldn't
bath
do
salts.
something.
Yeah,
Go to YouTube, look it up. I mean,
okay.
They're-
People have been using bath salts, not
Oh, they're
like
tired.
using, but like actually, putting them in their baths or whatever, for years and years and years. Yeah, it's like past midnight.
No, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the...
What?
well, and
The hell-
like the
you-
salvia.
Look at the TIE Fighter.
Oh.
What about the TIE Fighter?
Look, hang on, I'll show you.
The salvia videos we watched.
You ever
Uh,
done salvia?
No.
It's messed up, dude. It's
What?
all
Like right after
think
their
salvia.
trip, they don't know what
What
they've
the
done.
fuck is salvia?
salvia is a herb.
Oh, is that shit you were talking about? The Peruvian rituals?
No, that's ayahuasca. That's completely
Oh.
different. Salvia is an herb. You can buy it here. You can buy it in different in head shops. There's different intensities. There's 5x, 10x, 20x.
Is it like a hallucinogen? or
It's
something?
yeah. Well, okay, so it depends on what grade you get. I only did the 5x when I did it. You smoke it out of a bowl, not out of a bowl, out of a pipe.
Right. Yeah.
For those of you not know.
Yeah.
Piehead talk there.
Pothead talk. All right, so you smoke it out of a pipe, and you take one long hit, all at once. You don't
Okay.
hit.
We really don't have to detail how it's
Here,
used,
let me
Okay,
show you real
so-
quick here.
but it's an
Salvia.
herb like marijuana.
It's an herb like marijuana, yeah.
Then they
so what
smoke it,
happens
they get
is,
high.
my experience with it was I was sitting there, and I sat for a minute, and I started getting real hot. Really, really, really hot. I felt like I was sweating, but I wasn't sweating. The lights dimmed out, and I started seeing a lot of shadows, and then it was over.
What was over?
The trip was
Trip.
over.
It only lasts like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's very short-lived.
And they don't have any, like, one video we watched, the guy took his hit, tripped, and, like, he was pretty tame. He just kind of wandered around his backyard, pointed, laughed at the dog, thought the dog was, like, talking to him. And then all of a sudden he snaps out of it, and he's like, so are we going to do this? And
So-
his friend's like, you just did.
Mine wasn't
So it
like-
seems to me as if this is something that not only alters the chemical balance in the brain, but also
And some people have pretty extreme reactions.
Well,
well,
it
I
depends
haven't
on
seen
the,
this video.
if you reduce the level of oxygen in the brain, then you're going to have things like when the occipital lobe is affected, you're going to experience the vision dimming. If your hypothalamus is affected, then you're going to experience extreme heat. Your body won't be able to cool itself down.
Okay, this guy just immediately, within seconds, lost all coordination.
Is this also on YouTube?
yeah,
Yes.
Okay, another YouTube video.
tripping
There
out on
was-
salvia. is-
There was one where we watched the girl thought there were ants crawling all over her.
It'll trip you out for a minute. That was
And
my
he's very
experience.
incoherent and babbling, just kind of laying around.
I only did it the
He's
one.
almost seizing. His motor control is reduced to squat.
And this
I
is
wish-
within seconds.
My
I wish
buddy
we
did
could
it.
find the one
and
where
he
the kid
just
like
yelled.
crawls into the bush.
My buddy did it, and all he did was sit there and scream for 5 minutes, like top of his lungs, scream.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like something that should
Yeah.
be
It's not
done.
something that
But
you
then
should do. It's
afterwards-
not smart.
Well,
Most
I'm
of them
like-
don't remember
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, what's the point if you don't remember it?
I remember my
It's
trip.
almost
That's
like a
all I remember.
hypnotic state.
Yeah. I remember everything about my trip. I didn't enjoy it. I felt hot. I took off my shirt. I felt like I was pouring sweat. I wiped my arm and it was dry. I was like, that is the weirdest thing.
So these guys are on a golf course. These are, standard dressed,
Well, yeah,
middle class
Well, the
morons.
guy who's tripping almost looks like a gym teacher.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was outside of a school and he was a gym teacher for a second. I was like, are you kidding?
Well, they're on a golf course. So, I mean,
Yeah, it just to me does not look.
this is not
fun,
what,
happy, no.
you know, for those who don't know anything about drugs and who all believe that it's, you know, an inner urban slum thing. No, these people are not inner urban slum kids.
Try
I mean,
to find
these
the
are
one where the kid
Now
crawls
he's-
into the bush.
preppy morons.
You just start screaming and
See, when my buddy did it, all he did was sit around and just yell. He just yelled.
See, shit like that was not invented back
I
in
have
the
to sign
day.
in. I don't have a.
I do. I'll look at it. What's it called?
The Universe and Salvia Divinorum.
Salvia divinorum.
I think that's the one.
That's stupid as shit. Okay, so what are they doing with these bath salts? Because obviously they're not taking
They're
them.
crushing them up and snorting them.
That's
Really?
stupid as
Yeah.
shit.
What the?
I'm like, it's not.
Well, it's like the dumbasses smoking the chill spice and the K2 and all that other shit.
That's
It's-
what, like.
I don't know what
It's
Salvia
incense.
Divinorum is.
Huh?
This is the one that I was talking about.
I don't know what Salvia Divinorum is either. All I know is what Salvia is.
Well, that's what it is. It'd be Salvia divinorum. That would be the plant name. Well, just like pot is cannabis sativa. You know, that'd be the actual plant name.
See, most people on here, comment that, I've tried it a couple of times. Every time I felt like I was freezing, although it was 30 degrees, which I assume centigrade.
Well, if it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, then of course they were freezing.
Said looked like his friend was climbing a mountain, pretty weird, high, which only lasts 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Yeah, see, this is dumb as shit.
Yeah.
It's
You gotta think about the damage
Okay,
it's gonna
fast forward
cause.
just a little bit until he lays back into the bushes. Because, I mean, it's funny to watch him because you're like, wow, you're a freaking moron. And then it's just like 10 minutes of him just rolling and very incoherent and just. I'm like, why would you want to do that?
I don't know. That's anybody who listens to this, if you're thinking about doing this stupid shit, or you got friends who are like, "Oh yeah, it's great," don't listen.
Even the description of this says, leave your body behind and travel to an alternate view of this mysterious adventure we call life. See time and the fabric it is all constructed from. Meet what we call God or the Creator. Have your mind blown to the beginning and the end or lack thereof. See the tiniest molecule in the expanse of the universe and realize it is all the same. If you have big questions,
Then watch the video of yourself on YouTube rubbing your face.
If you have big questions, you may get big answers. Hope you are ready. It's fast and simple. Try hard to remember it. Don't be afraid, though getting there can be frightening. Perhaps we are not meant to know.
Yeah, this guy is not learning any big truths. This guy is rolling his face in a bush.
If nothing else, he's regressed a whole lot.
Oh yeah, he's regressed to a primordial state.
Yeah, I'll say
The dog is afraid of him.
The dog at this point is a hell of a lot smarter than he
Yeah.
is. I mean, there are few creatures other than humans who use intoxicants. The lemurs who chew up the poisonous centipedes.
Yeah. No, they
because
lick them.
They lick them.
They'll squeeze them, and so they'll secrete the toxin, which makes them get high.
Yeah, and then they rub it all over their bodies.
And they lay around going, yeah.
But they do that for a euphoric state, not a complete mind-numbing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, people talk about being fried and being.
That guy is fucking fried.
That guy is, struck retarded. But yeah, if you're thinking about doing it, don't be.
Watch the
fucking,
videos first, and then be like, really? Do I want?
Don't be fucking stupid.
It's not all fun and hooray, let's get high and see the universe. It's not. This is fucking weak.
You're not gonna see the fucking universe. You're gonna see your. You're gonna see your
See a
idiot ass
video
on
of
fucking
yourself.
YouTube,
Yeah.
and all your friends standing around laughing at your stupid ass. That's what you're gonna see.
I just wonder, what does that do to your brain afterwards?
Right? The after effects.
I mean, I'm
the damage.
fine But
But
once
you
you
only did
scouting,
it once.
And did you say it was like a low?
cancel it. She done Scouty. Scouty. IE. You had an IE. You put it on the end of it. Sorry, that was a thing.
But yeah.
Well,
That's stupid.
I showed 2 of our daughters some of these videos to show them this is what people are doing. Do you want to look like this? And it's kind of a preemptive. Don't try retarded stuff because you'll look retarded.
Yeah.
And
you're
actually,
gonna
you are for that 30 seconds to however long it takes to get out of your system.
You mentally regress to an infant state, and it's ridiculous.
And obviously, bath salts give you the cocaine psychosis, where you get hot and want to take your clothes off and go crazy.
And then eat flesh, apparently.
Yeah.
So
You
don't
don't want to come out of a trip and be like, what did I do? Oh, well, you chewed this guy's face off.
Yeah, well,
Congratulations, you're going to
Yeah,
jail.
you ate your girlfriend,
that
but
guy
not
never
the fun
did
way.
come out of his trip
Yeah, that's true.
because he got gunned down by the cops. Oh yeah, the one who
Nobody caught my joke.
I missed it.
we know we
It's
didn't
like
hear.
when Melissa said, when you come out of it, you say, oh, what I do? Say, oh, well, you ate your girlfriend, but not in a fun way.
Yeah.
Hey, there's that sound that chair makes. I hate that. Somebody called 911 while on stupid shit.
Yeah, on bath salts.
Okay, see, that says potpourri. Who the shit would even consider eating or snorting or smoking
That's
potpourri?
smoking. This is all smoking in.
That's ridiculous. That is just the dumbest shit I've ever seen. So, public service announcement aside, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
Don't do drugs.
Make you stupid. Yeah.
Don't do drugs, okay?
Okay.
Pot's bad, okay?
I don't think pot's bad.
I think it has some real serious side effects and
I
drawbacks.
think some of the people that do pot are fucking stupid. But not everybody.
I think
Dumb.
I think for the preponderance of people, I'd say 9 times out of 10, prolonged use of any kind of drug, mind-altering drug, specifically, not like antidepressants or shit people need.
I think antidepressants can cause harm. They can do serious harm.
Well,
more than good.
any foreign chemical introduced into the body can cause harm. I mean, hell, they gave people, with, I don't know what disorder it was, depression or bipolarism, whatever it is, they gave them lithium for years. And then only later to realize, overloading your system with lithium causes massive side effects.